Hello, I'm Lara Kulcharsan and this is Newsfeed, your dose of what people are talking about online. A declaration of famine is rare. In the past 2 decades, it's happened only 6 times. Yet, this year alone, famine has been declared twice. First in Gaza and now in parts of North Darfur in Sudan. Social media users have now shifted their focus to expose the starvation and suffering in Sudan. The country has been hit by civil war for more than 2 years. The conflict has not only torn the country apart, it's also resulted in catastrophic food, medicine, and water shortages. Aid agencies say the crisis has led to the largest number of displaced people in the world. The conflict has the potential to create a global economic crisis. Apart from precious metals and oil, Sudan is the largest producer of a key ingredient used in cola, sweets, and lipstick.
Let's talk about Sudan, because although it's not a trending topic, it should be. A hunger crisis has been officially declared in 2 regions of Sudan, and basically the United Nations said that after more than a year of conflict, the people are now dying of hunger. Entire farming areas have been destroyed, hospitals, markets are now empty, and the humanitarian convoys cannot even reach the areas due to the ongoing conflicts. And it said that more than 6 million of people are facing extreme food shortages, making it one of the largest hunger crises in the world right now. And while it sounds far away, it really isn't. Sudan grows and exports crops that feed the global supply chain. And just to put things in perspective, Sudan supplies 80% of the world's gum arabic, which is a key ingredient used in sodas, chips, and other snacks. So when regions like this collapse, the world's supply chain gets under pressure, which reflects on higher food prices and even food scarcity.
There are strict classifications to be met before famine is declared, and often starvation is well underway before it's declared.
When you hear the word famine, you probably think of the worst hunger imaginable. But famine isn't just a word, it's a technical term. It's the very last stage on the hunger scale. And by the time it's declared, people are already dying of starvation. Famine conditions are man-made. They're driven by conflict, restricted access, and the breakdown of essential services. Famine is declared when 3 conditions happen at the same time. When at least 20% of the population has extreme food shortages, when a significant proportion of children are acutely malnourished, that is 15% if measured by NUAC tape, and 30% if measured by weight for height, and at least 2 out of every 10,000 people are dying every day from hunger or hunger-related disease. Famine is never declared by one organization alone. It's the result of a joint, data-driven analysis using agreed global standards from the Integrated Food Security Phase Classification, or IPC. This process brings together multiple humanitarian agencies like the World Food Program and is confirmed by independent experts. This ensures famine declarations are based on independent, science-backed evidence. The IPC scale measures hunger from Phase 1, where food security is ensured, to Phase 5, catastrophe or famine.
The United Nations has accused both the Sudanese armed forces and the paramilitary rapid support forces of weaponizing food and deliberately creating the hunger crisis.
In RSF-controlled areas, such as parts of Darfur and Kordofan, entire communities have been cut off from food, water, and medicine supplies. The RSF paramilitary, which has been accused of genocide, has systematically destroyed Sudan's food production by looting farms, poisoning water supplies, and burning crops. Consequently, nearly half the country's agricultural supplies have been wiped out. For instance, in Gezira state, in the east-central region of the country, which was once Sudan's breadbasket, agricultural infrastructure has been obliterated, pushing millions into starvation. The RSF have raided World Food Program warehouses, looting humanitarian aid while simultaneously creating barriers that obstruct the delivery of aid to the millions of people in dire need. Meanwhile, the Sudanese armed forces have also weaponized hunger in the war by blocking aid from reaching RSF-controlled areas. Famine was confirmed in August 2024 in North Darfur's Zamzam camp, which has since spread to 9 more areas.
The BBC, by its own admission, is in crisis. Its Director General Tim Davie and Head of News Deborah Turns have both resigned after a backlash about editorial standards and impartiality. The final straw was the editing of a Donald Trump speech in its flagship current affairs documentary program, Panorama. The Daily Telegraph newspaper leaked an internal memo from a former advisor to the channel suggesting that President Trump's comments were doctored to make it look like he encouraged the January 2021 Capitol riot.
We're going to walk down to the Capitol, and I'll be there with you, and we fight. We fight like hell. We're going to walk down to the Capitol, and we're going to cheer on our brave senators and congressmen and women.
Shocking new leaked documents allege the BBC deliberately misled viewers by doctoring footage of Trump, making him appear to encourage the January 6 riots. Quote, they completely misled viewers by showing the president telling supporters he was going to walk to the Capitol with them to fight like hell. The version they aired comprises of two separate parts of his speech, nearly an hour apart, edited together. But it doesn't end there. The internal whistleblower memo seen by The Telegraph also claims 9 more occasions the BBC displayed anti-Trump bias during the election, as well as failing to report objectively on a range of other issues too.
Just think about this. It's probably not just BBC. If they can rewrite this and make it sound completely different, then what else are they rewriting?
It's not just the BBC. From TV to the digital space, narratives are being peddled and paid for by powerful purses. Billionaires now hold a strong sway in what makes news and how it's told in the US. So, ever wondered how free your feed really is? Mikhail has more.
This is a story about the media, big money, and lobbying, and how one billionaire family could be quietly shaping what Americans think through major news networks, streaming platforms, and now even TikTok. Here's the breakdown. Larry Ellison, co-founder of software company Oracle, has amassed a fortune exceeding $380 billion, making him one of the richest people on the planet. An investor consortium led by Oracle is lining up to control about 80% of TikTok's US operations. But Ellison's ambitions stretch far beyond Silicon Valley. Ellison and his media mogul son David already sit at the helm of a vast media empire that includes film studios, streaming platforms, and one of the biggest newsrooms in the United States. There's growing concern over the recent $8 billion merger between Skydance Media, run by David Ellison, and Paramount Global, which owns CBS News, one of the US's big 3 news networks. Larry Ellison also has his sights set on Warner Bros. Discovery, the media giant behind CNN, HBO, DC Comics, and more. So far, Warner Bros. Has rejected the offer, but Ellison isn't done courting shareholders. Now, here's what many people haven't noticed. David Ellison's company didn't just buy Paramount, they also acquired Barry Wise's media outlet, The Free Press. And right after that, Wise was elevated to the top editorial job at CBS News. Wise's public record speaks for itself. She gained notoriety for targeting college professors who criticized Israel. As a proudly self-described Zionist fanatic, Wise recently published a story downplaying reports of starvation in Palestine's Gaza. And her new role at CBS News is unusual. The title editor-in-chief is brand new there. And unlike the regular chain of command, Wise won't report to the president of CBS News. She'll report directly to new Paramount boss, David Ellison. This isn't just about business. Critics say it's part of a coordinated effort by Tel Aviv's billionaire allies to gain control over US media in order to rehabilitate Israel's image at a time when polls are showing American sympathy with Palestinians is at an all-time high, and support for Israel is at a record low. Just like with Murdoch or Bezos, when a handful of billionaires with political ties have so much media power and influence over social media, the risk of biased coverage or hidden agendas skyrockets. In this case, pro-Israel aligned billionaires seem to be consolidating power and gaining control over key US outlets, CBS, TikTok, and potentially CNN. And the fact that this influence is being planned and purchased quietly behind closed doors feels manipulative, almost conniving. That's exactly why the public needs to start paying attention.
ChatGPT is facing some of its most serious accusations yet. 7 lawsuits filed in California claim the AI chatbot acted as a suicide coach, leading to several mental breakdowns and even deaths. The filings accuse OpenAI of wrongful death, assisted suicide, negligence, and more. Each plaintiff reportedly began using ChatGPT for everyday help before it allegedly turned into a manipulative presence, posing as a friend and emotional support system. Instead of urging people to seek real help, it reinforced harmful thoughts and even encouraged self-harm in some cases. All users named in the suit reportedly used ChatGPT 4.0. The filings say OpenAI rushed its launch despite internal warnings and put engagement ahead of safety. The company says ChatGPT is trained to recognize distress, de-escalate conversations, and guide users to real mental health help. OpenAI's founder Sam Altman said AI chatbots, in their current state, shouldn't replace human mental health providers. But many people continue to use ChatGPT like a therapist or life coach.
AI chatbot platforms like Character AI and ChatGPT killing children and young people, killing people in a matter of days and weeks.
Yes. This doesn't take years like social media.
Right.
These kids don't have a chance. This takes weeks.
Today, there were multiple lawsuits filed against OpenAI. Families across the country, across multiple countries, are suing for personal injury and psychosis. 4 of these families lost their children, and they blame ChatGPT.
Got 6,500-page, 2-year spanning transcripts. Every time you look at these things, it's surreal. You have to see it to believe it. The common experience is ChatGPT, your work says you got to use it. Your school says you should use it. And the advertisements are saying, hey, this is it. This is going to change our lives for the better. I would go out and buy my children packs of Marlboros, cartons of Marlboro cigarettes.
Right.
Give me the choice, please, God. Give me the choice between ChatGPT and cigarettes. Please. I will choose cigarettes every single time. That's the reality.
Artificial intelligence is everywhere, and music charts are no different. Billboard says an AI singer named Zanya Monet just made history, becoming the first known AI artist to earn enough radio play to debut on a Billboard chart.
Gave you my heart, all you had to do was hold it, but you kept dropping it like it was stolen, wasn't asking.
And now she's landed a multi-million-dollar record deal with Hollywood Media after what Billboard called a bidding war. Hollywood's been warning about AI performers replacing real artists for years. With more than 146,000 followers on Instagram, Monet's rise shows that fans might be more ready for digital divas than the music industry cares to admit.
Everyone says that they don't want AI music, but one of the newest artists climbing the Billboard charts right now isn't even human. Her name is Zanya Monet, and she's the first AI artist to make the Billboard radio chart. And the craziest part is that the majority of her listeners still don't know that she's not real. Her song, How Was I Supposed to Know, went viral on TikTok, and now it's being played on radio stations across the country. Zanya is the creation of Talisha Jones, who is a poet from Mississippi who uses the AI music tool Suno to write and perform her work. And she supposedly sounds like a mix of Keisha Cole and Mooney Long. After the first track blew up, Monet signed a multi-million-dollar record deal. And while there are a lot of AI artists out there, she's really the first one to break out on radio, which is still largely driven by human listening. There are a lot of questions that come up to mind for me, like who actually gets paid here? Is it Suno or Talisha Jones or the artist that her model was trained on? And who is the actual artist here? Is it Talisha Jones or Suno the software? And I think we very well could see a future where the Grammys or other radio awards actually have an AI-assisted category.
The fashion world thrives on heated debates, from cultural appropriation to, is this look really fashion? And the fashion magazines are the mother of it all. Vogue's December cover is no exception. A turtleneck Timothée Chalamet stands atop a swirling planet, and now the internet is asking, are you making fun of us, or is this the work of artificial intelligence?
Probably already seen fashion's latest social experiment, magazine cover, about how it's Timotei's world and we're just living in it. And honestly, who knows? Is this rage bait? Is this promo for a galaxy-themed Kylie Cosmetics eyeshadow palette?
Not the fake cover, not the AI ChatGPT cover. And just when I thought the gray background was the worst of my problem, we have unlocked a new fear. What are you guys on over there?
It features a photo from the Hubble telescope credited as courtesy of NASA as the cover backdrop.
Comments are my people. I don't understand your strategy here. You want people to think you're a joke? It's what it's giving. It's almost an insult to call this a ChatGPT cover. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna tell you what Vogue is on right now. There's too many people saying yes at Vogue. Question, who's behind this? Is it the new girl Chloe? Is it Anna? Is it Chloe, but it's really Anna? Chloe, blink twice if it isn't you, so I don't have to rip you a new one. I'm gonna leave you with this. This is Vogue America's cover. This is Vogue Audrey's cover. Yeah, a work of art. How come the smaller Vogues make works of art and you, with the probably biggest budget, gives a every single month?
And that's our show. Find our latest stuff on YouTube and do subscribe to our channel. See you soon.